Oh, hi! If you recognize this voice, don't freak out, you're on the right channel. This is Brian coming at you with a game that I spectated a couple weeks ago. So we got 3 Sovs and an Allied on offense-defense. So you notice the defenses are kind of spread out, and that's because they don't want them to be scouted. So the whole point is to block the vision, keep them from getting in your base and seeing what you got. Looks like the Allied player is being pretty aggressive. He's building towards the middle against 2 Soviets. We'll see how that works out for him. Yellow's coming up. Let's see if they make a play for the miners here in the mid. Yellow's got his tech. Ooh, and there's the Prism Tower. So the Allied player's looking to be super aggressive here. So Yellow beats Red to tech. So we're going to see the first Iron Curtain there from Yellow. Quick Iron Curtain there from Yellow. So they're looking to do some damage early here. And Blue's going to try and scramble to grab those gems before the Allied player creeps up anymore with those Prism Towers. And there you see him taking out the trees so they can inch closer here. That Desolator's still problematic though. He's going to need a Harrier or a... There it is. There's a Harrier. Nice. Alright, so that Desolator's out of the picture. But Blue's going to counter with a Kirov. And we got dual Borises out of both the Soviet players, and here they come for those Prism Towers. And they're going to take out that Prism easily. And he's also going to get some of the Allied player's tanks. That Allied player wanted to get those Borises off of it, but he didn't budge. And that's 2 Prism tanks, and he dodges the first hit from the Harrier. So those Boris have already made themselves worth it. And looks like the Allied player is going to get that Boris, but not after taking some heavy hits and losing all of that build. Meanwhile, Blue's Kirov is going to inch closer. He's going to get a refinery. Didn't really mean much, but either way, they pushed him back. Yellow's going to counter with a Kirov of his own. They get Allied's War Factory. That's massive, but Yellow's going to counter with the Iron Curtain, and they split. That was a good split between Red and Light Blue to minimize the damage there. Light Blue might get caught off here. No, he avoids it. So that was a wasted Iron Curtain, but a good play by Red and Light Blue to dodge that Iron Curtain from Yellow there. But Yellow was able to get them out of the base with that Iron Curtain, so that might have been key. Carrier's coming in. Got a Desolator and a Flak. Meanwhile, Yellow's doing some damage here. If he can get in, what's he going for? The MCV? Needs to hit something. Nothing. Wow. And the counter Iron Curtain from Red is going to be way more effective than Yellow's. He's going to get some tanks here, let's see, and he's going to get out safely, maybe snag a miner on the way out. See ya. Light Blue's pressing from the other side, so advantage here is going to the Soviet team on the left. And it looks like Light Blue is going to have his Iron Curtain ready here in 35 seconds. Not before Purple can sneak out with his Battle Lab. So this Desolator is meant to just buy some time here for the right side. And there's the Iron Curtain. Yellow's going to want to get away as quickly as possible. Meanwhile, Red's going up to take out that oil. Or not. Alright, so we're going to get an MCV here. Ooh, nice save. Nice save on that MCV. And I thought Red was going to grab that oil, but he didn't. Maybe some communication breakdown there. And they're going to want to press a little bit. Red and Light Blue are if they want to get that Kirov in there at all, but he's mindful of that Iron Curtain from Yellow, so Yellow's going to keep him out. And here's Yellow's second Iron Curtain. Let's see if he makes better use of it this time. He's going to go for the power. Ooh, they wasted their Iron Curtain, and ooh, so then he's going to lose his Iron Curtain because they use both the shield and the Iron Curtain on those buildings. So again, maybe some communication issues there. And the allied players got some Mirage tanks now, which are going to be helpful to try and even this thing out. Going to get some heavy damage off with those GIs. He's going to need a Desolator. There's Light Blue's Deso. Let's see if there's a Harrier to respond. I think those Harriers are already spent, so those GIs are gone. You would have liked to see those GIs do more damage, but he didn't have an answer for that Desolator at the time. Meanwhile, Red's just sitting in the Desolator's damage. That's no good. And Purple is low-key picking these Rhinos off one by one with those Mirage tanks, so keep an eye out for Purple. So right now it looks like Blue is just biding time, waiting for his Iron Curtain. Meanwhile, those Harriers, where's he going? Oh, he's going to try and get that Battle Lab again. Easy Battle Lab. Meanwhile, the Iron Curtain goes off. And Light Blue gets a little bit of damage out and an Elite Rhino, so that could come into play massively towards the end of this game. Alright, let's see what Yellow goes for this time. Power again. He's got the power, and now he's going to go for that Iron Curtain. That could be massive. That's huge. And he's going to get damage on the way out. He's going to wipe those tanks if he wanted to. Oh, he could have taken all of those tanks. And Purple is making good use of those Harriers. That's the 4th or 5th structure that he's gotten with those Harriers, so massively effective on those Harriers. The rule of thumb is anytime you got a super weapon up or your Harriers are resupplied with their missile, you want to use it, and they're making good use of that. And it looks like the Allied-Soviet combination with 3 Elite Rhinos is going to take this game. So they pushed them back to begin with, but they came back strong to finish this one out. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. If you want to be featured on the CnCNet channel, just drop a line on the forums. There's a little page there. I'll link it down in the description. And if you don't know who I am, I'll also link my YouTube and Twitch in the description. So, see you guys next time. Peace!